Testing, testing. Hello, can you guys hear me? Alrighty. Yeah, so I was doing all my watch list videos and I was like, you know what? I might as well just go live because why not? So yeah, we have the watch list videos today and then we have all the coin requests today. My goal is to go at least live for, at least stay live for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So that's the goal for a two and a half hour live stream. And yeah, we'll just look at coins. We'll talk about Bitcoin, obviously, and obviously how it's not over. And I don't think it's over because we haven't gotten alt season yet. So that's my opinion. Obviously, I could be wrong, and we could all lose everything together. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we got 3 bogeys in the chat. It's pretty good. And yeah, we'll just start pumping out videos and just let me know. Eric, diamond at 1370. So it should be in theory go down. Wait, what? So the price in theory go down more. Probably is I have nothing to sell if we go down to 11. Damn. I'm assuming you're talking about DOGELON Mars, right? What's up, Kun Sun? How's it going? How are you doing? How's everyone's Saturday? Mine is pretty good. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Let's go. I actually never even made a goal. I'm just like, it's just like, I'm just gonna see how, last year I think I ended at 3,700 and I'm already at like almost double that, so pretty cool. Kun Sun for 33. I don't know what that is. I don't know how much dollars that is. I don't know where that's from, but let me know. Let me know what you want me to look out for you, like what coin you want me to look out for you. And thank you. I really appreciate the $33 in whatever currency that is. So thank you so much for that. Let me know what. Can you share your price prediction on SNEC? So many people say that SNEC could hit 5 cents. Hey, I was one of them. Is there a probability of reaching 5 cents high? So actually, I mean, if you actually go on my videos and then you search in SNEC, like on my videos, 5 cents has always been a target for me, and I'll show you exactly where I got that from. So 3 to 5 cents was my target for SNEC, as long as we stay over key levels, which I think we are. There's another gentleman who always flip coins who has this coin, and I always tell him if we stay over these levels, 3 to 5 cents is in play. So taking a look at SNEC on the live stream. So let's take a look at it. I think we're still holding macro targets. So yeah, I mean, very simple for SNEC. So you can see from this low to the high, we are over support. We are over the 382, although we did come down and get close to the 0.5 support. Keep in mind that, again, these moves for SNEC are pretty common. You go up, you go down 90% before you ended up making a higher high. Same thing here, right? So you made a higher high, you came down 75% before you made a higher high. And then this move down, I think, was the smallest move, right? Yeah, so 72%. And the thing is that we're still over the 382. But the problem is right now we're in a downtrend. So very key level of support would be 2032, and then it would be the 382, which is on the macro time frame, 2018. Okay. Now, just keep in mind for SNEC on the shorter time frame, we can still come back up to the 236, which we have, and the 382, and we could still basically go back down. So what I would say for SNEC is we need to get over this area of resistance at around 2034 to 2042. Once we do this, it should send us back up to the 618 retracement at 205. And then once this breaks, I'd say previous high and all-time high will be in play, which I'll show you. But however, just keep in mind that we can still even come back down up here and then come back down and validate a bigger downtrend. So yeah, just as long as you're aware of that, you should be fine. So I know that's a really big move up too. I mean, from this low, if you bought that alone, it's over 100%. So just you got to figure out what point, you got to do what's best for you. Now, once we break the 618, I do put SNEC at between 2 cents and then down here I think it's 5 cents, right? 2.5 cents. Was it 2.5 cents? Where did I get 5? Did I? Huh. I might have, yeah, I think maybe I said 2.5 cents and not 5 cents. There's a reason why I said 5 cents. Maybe I'm thinking of another coin, but let me see. Yeah, so it would be 2 cents to 2.5 cents. Sorry about that. I thought we had resistance at 5 cents, but yeah, no, we don't. So this right here would be the next area of resistance for SNEC. So once we break the 618 and once we break this double top, we should go to price discovery, and then the next move up will be around this area. Now, with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Yeah, thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Can you, so 5 cents, I mean, once that breaks, again, we have resistance, but the next area of resistance is going to be around like, 7 to 10 cents. So what about PNG? So I have PNG on here. I'll take a look at it. You haven't updated Suku in a few weeks potential. So you have to, look my no hands. Wait, are you like, damn, you're pretty yoked. How old are you? You look really fit for how old you look, because you have like, it looks like you have white facial hair and you look pretty yoked. So good job on keeping up with your physical appearance. Anyway, first of all, thank you so much for becoming a member. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Second of all, now that you're a member, just let me know what coin you want me to put on my watch list. So like for members, and I really appreciate the membership. That's awesome. So, obviously channels have to give something back, right? Me, for the most part, I look at everybody's coins, but because you're a member, like if you want me to update Suku, I'll always update it for you, right? You just have to, someone has to actually message on any one of my videos and say, hey, can you update Suku for me? And then the next day or the next 2 days, like after work, I'll update it, and then I'll post a video and I'll reply to your comment and I'll say, hey, the video's up. But now that you're a member, I could also put it on my watch list. So you can see these are all like member and coins that obviously do good because, I have member coins, and then I just add the top coins that is good for ad revenue. So like I could get more subscribers and ad revenue, like DOGECOIN, for example. And that's not a member coin. But regardless, what I'm trying to say is that tell me what coin you want me to put on the watch list, because I can add Suku if that's your coin, and I can, and every single Saturday I make up, every single weekend I make update videos, and then I can update it for you. But regardless, if you comment on any one of my videos and say like throughout the week, hey, can you give me an update in case any of the targets get hit, I'll go ahead and make an update video for you. Damn, you're 56 years old. Damn. I mean, is that a picture from like when you were 30s or something? No, because you have white beard, so it's probably like maybe like 45s. But yeah, no, not bad, man. Dwayne Kilkilly, ZK Race. Yeah, so after, let's take a look at Suku, and then let's take a look at, oh, also your chats have priority over everyone else. So people that come in here and ask for like on the live streams, that's another thing you get. You get priority because, again, for the most part, I try to update every video, but because you're a member and you're obviously paying member, I do look at that. So I do look at your guys' coins first. Yeah, so let's take a look at Suku. Taking a look at Suku on the live stream. Another thing is I actually make videos and I post them afterwards. So if you missed anything, you can always check it out afterwards. Yeah, damn, we actually made a lower low. Let's see what Suku. Oops. First and foremost, I mean, yeah, so we've said this in the past. The problem with Suku is that you could see that the market cap is 15 million, but the fully diluted is 56 million. So when you look at the price relative to the market cap, you can see that the price has actually made an all-time low. It made an all-time low 5 days ago at 3 cents. But if you click on market cap, it means that they're releasing coins because the market cap is actually not even close to where it was before. So the market cap all-time low was around 5 million, and the price was the same price at 3 cents 40 as it is at this low 3 cents 20. So again, it looks like they're releasing coins because the market cap chart is going up, but the price is going down. Now, saying that, it's already a very low market cap, and the fully diluted is 56 million. So it shouldn't be that much of an issue. It shouldn't be that much of a problem because, for example, some coins that their market cap is like 10 million and then the fully diluted is 2 billion, So those are the ones that you should really worry about. But for Suku's case, I think, theoretically you should be fine. But again, just know that when they do release supply into the circulation, it does dilute it, it is inflationary, and it does lower the value unless that volume comes in and those buy prices come in. So now saying that, and I hope you understood that, let's take a look at Suku in terms of price action. So yeah, with Suku, we made an all-time low 5 days ago. We saw that. So from the high to the low, nothing is bullish with Suku until we break over 13 cents around this area, around 13.30. And then as long as the price stays under 7 cents 70, it is bearish. In the shorter time frame, Suku can come back up to the 236382, and if we don't get over this area, we are going to get smacked back down. So again, just expect some sort of recovery rally, and it should take you over here in this box. If it doesn't break, you're going to come back down to these lows, and we're at risk if we don't establish a floor here. We're at risk at making a lower low and new all-time lows, and it's like catching a falling knife, so we don't know how low it's going to go. Once we break this, it should take us to the 618 on the shorter time frame, which does coincide with the macro 236. So in theory, once we come back up here, if we do break this level, then we're no longer macro bearish, and the next target in area of resistance is 13 cents. But also just keep in mind we can come back up to 618, which is the 236 on the macro time frame at 7 cents 70, and still do the same thing, come back down and make a lower low. And then we'd be validating this downtrend. We'd be making lower highs across the board, and we're going to be stuck in this downtrend. So we really need to get over 7 cents 70. So once that breaks, and if we actually manage to hold that area, again, 13 cents we play. And once 13 cents breaks, I'd say Suku to the moon. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. I know that's a lot of information. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I should stop saying I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let's see. Pick is this year. Living in Miami has its health perks. Let's go. Yeah, I love Florida, but I live in California and I really don't like it. But I've been here this entire, from zero. So, born and raised in California. Can you check Cookie DAO, please? Yes, I can. Do you think Turbo found a bottom? I don't know, as long as it's over 2 zeros. Yeah, we'll take a look at Turbo. And then PNG was another one. Let's see. We'll look at ZK Race. Turbo. And thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate that. That's awesome. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Percival? How are you? Oh yeah, so it's at 2 zeros 23. Yeah, I'll take a look at LCX for you. Just be careful. Again, that's why we look at those areas, because it traps people, right? But if you're buying the lows, then it doesn't matter. But the problem is that people get trapped, and then people buy, and then they don't sell, and then they make that lower low. So you really have to, it's very simple once you understand it. And also, it's like risky, because it's risky if you don't sell it. But the problem is, the other side of that is, some people just naturally like to hold, which is me. I like to hold. I don't trade. I don't like trading. It's too much work. So you always want to take advantage of, especially if you have your coin, given that it never goes to zero, you want to buy it when the RSI is oversold and when the stock RSI has completely reset. And if you're trading it, then you could look at those, look at the areas of resistance, and then, make a few dollars there. But the problem with that is that if you do sell resistance and it does get a breakout, then you're missing out on all that money. And then you're probably going to get chopped up, because you're going to buy the top and then it's going to go back down, and you're just going to give the money back. So you have to have a strategy and stick to it. Me, I just hold. And I don't buy, I buy only when the RSI is oversold. Yeah, let's take a look at ZK Race. Taking a look at ZK Race on the live stream. So yeah, with ZK Race, it looks like we're coming all the way back down to the lows. We need to stay over this. We need to establish a floor over these levels. Yeah, nothing is bullish until we break 41 cents with ZK Race, and then bearish under 20 cents for ZK Race. So on the macro time frame, we have resistance. This entire box is resistance. Unfortunately, that's just, again, we have so much resistance on the way up, because we're just basically going to zero right now. So this chart is not bullish at all. Just keep in mind, it's not bullish at all. Now on the shorter time frame, yeah, on the shorter time frame for ZK Race, I mean, where's the RSI? Yeah, so the RSI, it looks like it's just making lower lows on the price, and the RSI keeps resetting, right? So you might get something like this, and then the price never makes higher highs, and the price just basically keeps going down. So again, be careful with this coin. Obviously, you can see that it's not performing well, and there's no floor right now. So given that, you're like, okay, this is the floor, this is the bottom, and you actually buy it, high risk, high reward, right? So given that we get some sort of reversal here, just keep in mind on the shorter time frame, we do have resistance at 11 to 16 cents. And then once that breaks, then it should send us to 618, which does put us on the macro 236382 resistance. So again, it has a lot of area of resistance to break, because theoretically, again, it could come back up here and still come back down and make a lower low. And then you'd be validating this downtrend too, where you're just making lower highs and lower lows across the board. So once we break out of here and once we get over 41 cents, it should be macro bullish. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Taking a look at Turbo on the live stream. So I think Turbo is still macro bullish, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. So we're still over 2018, which I think is also a target for SNEC. So yeah, Turbo and SNEC did monster moves up. So just keep that in mind. So these move downs are going to be huge. So given that we've established a floor here at 2018 and it doesn't drop anymore, there is no more support. So I'd say if we do break below 2018, the top is in, you're probably going to get a big capitulation down, followed by a bounce retesting the 382, and then you're going to just keep making lower lows. And you already know what happens in a bear market. So just my opinion. Now, if we've bottomed here and if we're still in a macro bull run for Turbo, price to beat would be 203 to 2041. Once that breaks, you're looking at little to no resistance to 2066. And then once that breaks, I do put, yeah, so this is the one that's at 5 cents. I always get SNEC and Turbo mixed up. So once this breaks, you are looking at price discovery up to 5 cents for Turbo. Otherwise, again, it can still come back up to all of these areas of resistance, 203, 2041, and then should send you up to 2066. If that doesn't break, you are going to get rejected and come back down to the low and at risk of making a lower low. With that being said, None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. What part of Cali? I'm not gonna tell you where I live. What, you're gonna like come to my door with a shotgun and blame me that like I freaking somehow like was the reason why you lost money? Hell no. Yeah, right, man. You come to my door with a shotgun, I'm gonna say hello to my little friend, you know? I gotta protect myself, especially here in Cali. I mean, you know, look my no hands doesn't have to worry because you're in Florida, but yeah, you know, I'm gonna defend myself and then I'm gonna end up in jail because I live in Cali, you know? Let's see. I'm not saying you're gonna do that. I'm just saying I'm not gonna tell people like online where I live. Is Neon gonna fall to 0.05? I don't know, but I'll check it for you. Hello PNG, please. Yeah, we'll take a look at PNG. Where is PNG? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so nothing has actually happened from the last video. Taking a look at Pangolin PNG on the live stream. So doing my update videos on the live stream today. Yeah, so for Pangolin, we're still over the 382. You can see we actually got a nice little bounce from 11 cents, and we were talking about it coming back down to 11 cents. Now, on the shorter time frame, which it already did, we can come back up to 15 to 19 cents and still be bearish once that breaks. It should take us to 27 cents, which is the 618 retracement. And then if we do get rejected, then clearly we're going to come back down to these lows. And this needs to absolutely hold at 11 cents. Otherwise, you're just going to be validating this downtrend that's forming. Lower highs, lower lows. Not bullish at all. And we don't know how low it's going to go before we do get some sort of reversal. But once we break 27 cents, it should literally have us retest these two. And then once we break this previous ceiling, then the 786 at $1.30 or something is in play, which would be the ultimate comeback. Yeah, $1.38. So a long ways to go, but that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. Flip coins for 10. Damn. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 10. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 10 beans. That's awesome. Turbo, Nervous Network, and SNEC. I just made a video on Turbo and SNEC, but I'll go ahead and take a look at those again for you because you super chatted me. So yeah, so let's take a look at SNEC. Oh, I already made a video on it, so I don't need to. So yeah, taking a look at SNEC for flip coins. Yeah, like we said before, again, SNEC had monster moves down, so 90%. We had a 75% retracement, and I think we're at 72. Yeah, like 72% retracement before every single time it made a higher high. Keep in mind that with SNEC, we are over 2033, so that's bullish. As long as we, on the short term, that's very bullish. And then on the macro time frame, 2018, staying above 2018 is still macro bullish. And then we said that for SNEC, from this high to the low, we have resistance at 34 to 42. So it can come back up here and still get rejected and come down and make a lower low. But again, in terms of the macro time frame, as long as it stays over 2018, you should be fine. Once we break this area, it will take us back up to the 618 at 2057. Same thing goes there. We can get rejected. And at that point, we do need to establish some sort of uptrend. Otherwise, again, we can come back down to lows, make a lower low, validate this downtrend. Once the 618 breaks, it should take us back to the high. And then you're looking at SNEC being around 2 cents. It should take us to SNEC being around 2 cents. As of today, that's around a 5x. So not super crazy for SNEC. Again, 1.25 billion market cap. So it would a little bit more than double its previous high market cap. So that's pretty much for SNEC. Not financial. that's pretty much it for SNEC. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then Turbo's another good one. Taking a look at Turbo, we just did this one. Yeah, so on the macro time frame, it's 2018, right? Yeah, so 2018, same for Turbo. This is support. This needs to hold. If this doesn't hold, then we're probably going to get a big capitulation down and then go retest it and then go back down, which will validate this downtrend. So just be careful with that. We did get close. I mean, we did technically bounce bounce from it. And then for Turbo, it can come back up to 29 to 2004. Be bearish. Once that breaks, it should take us to 2066. And then once that breaks, it should take us back up to the high, and then Turbo up to 5 cents. Oh, my cat's like crossing. Okay, and then as of today, that's actually around a 20x for Turbo. So 10 would be 1.6 billion, so 3.2 billion market cap for Turbo, which is not too crazy to think. It's not like you're saying it's going to go to like $50 billion, right? Again, very possible. And that's pretty much it for Turbo. And then for CKB, Nervous Network. I need to make a video on this. Taking a look at Nervous Network on the live stream. Yeah, so it looks like what do we get a bounce from? So yeah, we didn't go down to the macro support at 2038. I guess on the shorter time frame, you can say we did find support at the 786 at 2043. But again, if we do get rejected and come back down, 2038 needs to hold, because arguably you can still make a higher low and you're still maintaining an uptrend. Now on the shorter time frame for CKB, we can come back up to, so don't get overly bullish. We can come back up to around 206 to 2076 and still be bearish, but once that breaks, it should take us back up to 1 cent 10. And once this breaks, it's a full-on reversal. I'd say, you're going to go back and retest these highs. But if we do get rejected again, keep in mind, if those areas of support at that point don't hold, we could come back down, make a lower low, and then validate this downtrend we're in. So we really need to get a breakout over 1 cent 10. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for the super chat flip coins. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. BTC making a bull flag now. BTC making a bull flag now. It's too early to determine that. Yeah, it would have to be like this. Yeah, so no, I'd say it's too early to determine that. Okay, let's look at LCX for the gentleman who asked for it like 5 minutes ago. Sorry about that. I had to obviously look at the super chat coins. Taking a look at LCX on the live stream. So wow, Vision is about to go live. Dang. I guess I could technically watch his live stream and do my live stream. But yeah, so LCX is actually doing very well. I think I always say that when I look at it. So you're maintaining structure, right? So you're making higher highs across the board. Yeah, you did make a higher high here. So you're making a higher high, and then you are making higher lows, and you're maintaining this uptrend. So LCX is doing very good right now. It is over the macro 382, which came down, got a bounce, made a higher high, came down, almost smacked against 13 cents, and we should hopefully get a reversal soon. Now, in terms of, the next price, I'd say 18 cents and then 30 cents. Once that breaks 58 cents, and then LCX to $3.73. Now, in terms of support, you can see we actually found support at the 618 at 15 cents. So, you know, it can theoretically come back down to 11 cents if in case that doesn't hold and still be bullish because you're still making a higher low and you're still maintaining uptrend. So worst case scenario, 11.5 cents. Best case scenario, it gets a reversal from 15 cents. And then on the shorter time frame, it can come back up to 18 to 21 cents and still be bearish. And then once that breaks, little to no resistance should shoot us to 27 cents. But same thing goes there. If we get rejected here, we can't come back down. So price to beat would be 27 cents. Once that breaks, I'd say LCX to the moon. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. There you go. I hope it works out. Billy and used car hopium, please. You got it. Damn, I hope it's not just... Yeah, I made a lower low. I actually looked at this the other day. Yeah, so... taking a look at Billy on the live stream. So apparently, so unfortunately, I mean, let's look at the RSI because there's no way this can be. Yeah, so the RSI is just hanging around oversold area. The stock RSI is bearish. You're making lower lows. You haven't established a floor yet. But given that this is a floor, so given that it's floored, we have resistance at 206 to 201. Once that breaks, it should send us to 30 cents 80. And just keep in mind that Billy does have really good liquidity, 833,000 locked liquidity relative to 2.4 million market cap. I mean, this is kind of a gamble play, but back up to its all-time high is around an 80x, so almost a 90x. So you know, $1,000 is like 80 grand. So gamble play, but it is, you know, you got to do what's best for you. Now, given that we have established a floor, again, it can come back up to these areas and still get rejected, come down, make a lower low. However, it can once it breaks this area, it should send us back up to 3 cents 80. And if that breaks, then Billy to the moon, we have a reversal and confirmation. But again, we can still come back down and then validate this bigger downtrend that we're forming, and get a 618 retracement. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And I hope the next time we look at it, we're at least back up in this area of resistance. And thank you. Damn, you sent me another 10? Wow. Thank you. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. I really hope your coins go up. Like, that's crazy. Thank you. Used car. So taking a look at used car. Yeah, it's like the same story with this one. Taking a look at used car, 154,000 locked liquidity, 355,000 market cap. It is really good liquidity locked to market cap ratio. Now, given that, again, we've established some sort of floor, because the problem is that we need to establish a floor to establish any sort of reversal. Now, we do have resistance at 2028, 2060. And then if that breaks, then we're looking at used car at 2 cents 30. That's pretty much it for used car. Again, it has a lot of areas of resistance to break. And keep in mind, it can still come back up to these levels and then get smacked down and make a lower low. And then you'd be validating, this downtrend that we're in. So it needs to break over 2066 to be macro bullish again. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Let's take a look at the RSI, the stock RSI. Yeah, so the RSI is just hanging around bearish. I'm really hoping that, we do get a big move up like this, get back over to the green, and then hopefully even if we do make that higher, the lower high, people do have the opportunity to sell because this is, a 5x back up to 2067. And if it does a 618 retracement, that on its own is a 20x, and then used car back up to its all-time highs over 100x, so it's 162x. So again, that's still going to put the market cap under, like, even 100x is 30 million. So huge gamble play, high risk, high reward. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and thank you. And thank you so much, Flipcoins. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Let's see. ADA can hit all-time high 2025 or hit $5. By the way, SNEC is a Cardano #1 meme coin. Yeah. So I guess if Cardano does good, but just keep in mind that Samo, I don't know if you guys remember Samo, but Samo was the #1 meme coin for Solana, and Samo never had a run, even though Solana did like over a 20x. So I'm not sure, that might not correlate, but so far it is correlating with ADA. But SNEC has outperformed ADA this bull run, so just keep that in mind. Done with that. What's up, Roberto? Can you check Rigby and Pavis? Yeah, I can check that. Let me look at ADA first. Taking a look at Cardano on the live stream. So I think Cardano is holding up pretty well compared to some other coins. Yeah. So on the macro time frame, we're over the 382, macro bullish, 85 cents, and retesting $1.16 are in play. Once that breaks, little to no resistance at $1.77, and we'll just keep it like that on the short term. We won't look at the next levels. And then on the macro time frame, we're over 69 cents, so that is very bullish. And yeah, we're over 29 cents. So short term for ADA, very bullish right now. So hopefully we get some sort of reversal that will take us back up to those previous levels at around $1.15, 85 cents. And again, $1.77 would be in play once these previous areas break. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Again, we are staying over support. So you can see the 0.5 at 60 cents held. If we do get smacked back down, break 73 cents, that is still valid support. And then if that doesn't hold, then on the shorter time frame, 51 cents is the next area of support. And that's pretty much it. And thank you. All right, let's see, Rigby. Oh, are these like gamble coins? Roberto's gambling. Can you confirm that this is the right Rigby the cat? I mean, wow, what is this? Bro, what is this? Yeah, can you confirm that this is the right coin you want me to look at? I don't even know how to look at this coin. Look, cat's just chilling. Okay. You got in at 30K market cap? Whoa. Congratulations. Dude, that is awesome. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, let's look at it, I guess, on the hourly. So, it rugged, and then it went back up, so you got in at 30K market cap. Congratulations. On the hourly time frame, it looks like 202 is in play. Once that breaks, it should send us to, 14 cents. That would be crazy, though. Let's see how much of a move that is. Yeah, that's a 250x. So, yeah, let's stick with 202 first, because I think that on its own is like... Yeah, so that's a 300% pump. And again, just keep in mind, I'm doing this on the hourly. I'd say as long as we stay over 3016, it's super bullish. If we break that, 4074 is in play, and once that breaks, then basically this thing is basically just going back down to zero. So be careful with that. You got in at 30K market cap, so you're already over 10x your price. So good luck with that. Pavis. Is this the right coin? You got to tell me if this is the right coin or not. So can ADA hit? Yeah, I don't know if it can hit $5 because we have to like look at the next areas. Once ADA starts going to price discovery, then we can look at the next area for ADA. We can say, oh, okay, so like, you know, on the macro time frame, we could say, oh, hey, so, you know, once this previous breaks, then we have a target here at $15. But then we can get creative and say, okay, well, let's look at these cycle. Okay, so like 484 would be in play, and then, you know, 794 would be in play, and then 15 on the macro time frame. But until it happens, I can't really tell you. So I'm sorry, because I don't know. Because it could go to 0, and then we're just going to be looking at areas of support, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it's kind of redundant. Okay, so taking a look at Pavis on the hourly chart. I mean, wow. I hope you got in at 30K here, or even lower. Yeah, so with Pavis, yeah, I mean, it looks like previous high is next, and then 2033 is in play. And then in terms of support on the hourly, yeah, so this area needs to hold, otherwise we're going to come back down. And then if this breaks, then we're cooked. Then you're cooked. So yeah, for Pavis, bullish over 3035, 3045. 309 is in play, and then 2032, which as of today is going to be around a 5x. So that is going to put the market cap around 2.5 million, and that's pretty much it. And again, on the way down, if this doesn't hold, we're probably going to come back down to the 786. And then if this doesn't hold, we're going to get something like this where we're just going to basically go to 0. If not going to 0. So, but it could work the other way around where it could just, you know, make you a millionaire, right? So on the way up, that's 500%. The next area is 2 cents. So what is that? Yeah, that's around a 50x. So you're looking at what, like a 100 million market cap. So, sorry, not 100 million market cap. So 10x would be 5 million, and then 25 million market cap. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate that. So yeah, you're already up. You're still up you're up on both. It's really good. Congratulations, man. You're gambling though, like, because this isn't stuff that you could buy on Coinbase or Gemini or like exchanges like that. So you are gambling. You are a gambling man. Are you about to leave? Okay. Let me know when you want me to like open the door. Could you chart props? Is that proppy? No, prop space. What is this? Yeah, basically it's going back down, or it's all the way back down to 0. What? Oh, he's sleeping. Yeah, hey, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go open the door for my wife. Like, open the gate. Oh, you're not ready yet. Yeah, I'll take a look at prop base for you, and then we could get into the watch list coins, and then, you know, we'll do any other coin requests. So, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll probably be gone by the time you get back. All right, guys, I am back. All right. Did I lose like all my viewers? Nope, I didn't. Let's go. All right. Okay, so propy or prop base. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, so I mean, there's little to look at. I mean, we're not holding any structure. I don't want to use this wick. I guess it's a candle, so you know what? We'll use it. Yeah, on the macro time frame, we have support at 2 cents. The next area, if it does capitulate, is around 1 cent for propy, or sorry, not propy, prop space. And then on the macro time frame, we have resistance at 3 cents 60 to 5 cents 30. So no bull run until we break over 5 cents 20, and then bearish under 3 cents 60. So just keep in mind it can't come back up to these levels and then still come back down and get rejected and make lower lows and validate this downtrend that we're forming. So bullish over, once we break this area of resistance, should take us to 9 cents 90. And then once that breaks, again, previous all-time high would be in play, and then price discovery mode. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, it's just my opinion. Yeah, I've been rugged a bunch, and I'm finally winning. Yeah, good for you. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't do that. I refuse to put my money in, like, I don't have Uniswap. I don't have Phantom Wallet, those other ones. So, like, yeah, I just can't do that. My friend, he told me about a coin called Ponke, and he was like, hey, you should get into Ponke. I'm like, it's not on Coinbase. And then he showed me how to do it on the Phantom Wallet, where you have to buy Solana and then you switch to Solana for the coin. And I remember I made like $200 on it, and I was like, bro, like, this is a scam amount. But it actually ended up going to like 50 cents, and I would have made a whole bunch of more money, but I never did, so it was unfortunate. But same thing with Uniswap. So I downloaded Uniswap and I bought Jesus Coin, and I made $50, and I was like, dude, I'm done. It's too stressful, because it's just too stressful. And then with Uniswap, there's Ethereum fees, so I don't like that either. So it's just too stressful for me. I'd rather just have my money on an exchange and then just call it a day, Damn, Vision's live right now? Damn it. Like, of course he goes live. Like, oh, maybe I should like go watch him. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can. I guess I could make my watch list videos off. But, I mean, does anybody have any other coins they want me to look at before I basically go into Vision's chat? Or maybe I guess I could stay live. I don't know. You guys decide. You guys are the chat. So let's just pick a random coin and do it. Yeah, Helium Mobile. Taking a look at Helium Mobile on the live stream. So, yeah, with Helium Mobile, this previous area of support didn't hold, right? So we said, once it breaks, the next area of support is 3028. Although we didn't quite come back down that low, just remember that is the next area of support. Now, on the macro time frame, keep in mind that we bearish under 3069, bullish over 1 cent 10, and once that breaks, it should send us back up to 2 cents 30. However, it can come back up to these levels and still get rejected and then validate this giant downtrend that we're in. And once the 618 breaks at 2032, I say to the moon, back up to its previous highs are in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. There we go. ASM and StepApp. Yeah, so I like StepApp, but I think GST, because they came out at the same time and they're doing the same thing. I think GST is a huge gamble play. If GST goes back up, it's gonna make millionaires. So I'm gonna I don't know if I want to put money in there though. I feel like it's either gonna get delisted or it's gonna Oh no, not GMT. Step out. That's a different one. I always think about. I think they're doing the same thing though, right? Like, you know, you get coins for walking. Damn, it broke the low. All right. PYR. All right. Taking a look at ASM Assemble on the live stream. So, yeah, Assemble's holding up pretty well. Obviously, some of their coins are about to break their lows, and some coins have broken their lows. And nothing has actually happened with ASM from the last time that we looked at it. Bearish under 2 cents 10, bullish over 4 cents. So right now it's in macro resistance. The good thing is that on the shorter time frame, we are still over. We did find support at 2.5 cents, and we did come down and obviously tagged this level. And the next area of support will be down here at 1 cent 80, but it will be in bearish territory. However, you're still maintaining an uptrend if it comes down that low. We don't need to worry about it because we're smack dead in the middle almost. And then on the shorter time frame, unfortunately, we have resistance the entire way up. It can come back up to 3 cents 60 and still come back down to the lows. Price to beat would be 3 cents 60. Once that happens, it should send us to 5 cents. Once we're over 5 cents, we're going to be macro bullish. And I do think that we will start retesting these previous areas that we got stuck at. So that's pretty much it for ASM. Again, price to beat would be 4 cents. Price to stay over would be 2 cents 10. And then those are the areas of resistance and support. Thank you so much. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Dwayne for 5. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank y'all. Step Up. Taking a look at Step Up on the live stream. So, yeah, let's take a look at it. Unfortunately, it made a lower low, which is not good. And again, this is a gamble, right? I mean, you're talking about a 400x back up to its all-time high. So, are they releasing coins? Or is it just... No, they're not releasing coins. And it's almost fully diluted. So yeah, again, this does look like a huge gamble play. It's a 400x back up to its all-time high. And a 400x, what is that? So 10x, 40 million. 100x is 400 million. And then a 400x, 4 times that is 1.6 billion. Now, when this coin came out, it came out at a 36 million market cap. So they did release coins. But it's not like it's not like you get a big jump anywhere here. It looks like they initially released the majority of its coins, and then now it's just only a little bit left. So yeah, in terms of TA, again, you have a long way to go. Bearish under 2064, bullish over a 1.5 cents. And then keep in mind, back here when we established a floor, it was the same thing. So let's just pretend that we're looking at this coin before. We had resistance at 1 cent and then 2 cents 30. You can see it never came up to 2 cents 30 and it got rejected and made a lower low. So the same goes for this time. Although that move was great, it was 500%. It gave it all back, and now we're making all-time lows. So again, I'm using that as a reference. So the same thing can happen. So just keep that in mind. It can come back up to these levels and still get rejected and come back down. And again, back up to 236 is 300%, and then to the 382 is 808%, so 8x. It can come back up there and then get rejected and then make a lower low. Price to beat would be 1.5 cents. Once that breaks, it will confirm a reversal, and I'd say fit fees going to make millionaires and to the moon. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Taking a look at Vulcan Forged PYR. Oops. Yeah, so it actually came down to its lows. Yeah, it came down to its lows. So on the macro time frame, nothing is bullish until we break 480 and then bearish under 276. And then the same thing goes here. So say you asked me to look at this here, we would have taken our fib and we would have said the same thing, where bearish under 523, which we got rejected at, and then eventually we broke over it, came down, smacked against, used it as support, and then we just got rejected at the 382 at $8, and then we came all the way back down, made a lower low. So the same thing's valid now, where bearish under 279, so we can get a nice move back up and then still come back down. And if we don't establish a floor like we did here, we are going to just keep breaking down, making lower lows. Price to beat would be $4.83 once that breaks, PYR to the moon. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, these are all like, you're holding coins and they're all at the lows, and it's like, it's kind of like do or die. It's like buying, you know, it's like buying 3 years ago when it's 2021. People are buying at the same prices that, you know, you could have bought like 3 years ago. Because look, like even Dogecoin, 15 cents. If you have back, 15 cents would have been right here, January 2022. And now it's like, oh man, if you know, people that bought in there, they're not even up on their position. It's like you're broken even. So if they never sold this top, then it's like, you know, you're just broken even. So this was a nasty market correction, unfortunately. Taking a look at Dogecoin on the live stream. So yeah, with Dogecoin, we did get a nice little bounce from the 382. So 14 cents is still in play. Anything over 14 cents is still macro bullish. Keep in mind that for Dogecoin, it can come back up to 18 to 22 cents and still be bearish, come back down. 14 cents needs to hold. Otherwise, we're going to be making a lower low. Once this area of resistance breaks, it should take us to 30 cents. And once 30 cents breaks, I'd say Dogecoin to the moon, retesting previous wick, and then previous high would be in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And yeah, I mean, does anybody else have any other coins? I can always, yeah, I'm going to make these videos. We've been live, man, you know what? No, I'm going to stay live for another hour, because I said, I always go live for an hour, and then it's like, I get bored, and I'm like, dude, I need to go. But maybe if I had more people in the chat, like requesting coins and just talking. But I know Vision's live, and I know a lot of the people that watch me watch him. So do you think Turbo can get back to his previous highs? As long as it stays over 2018, yes. But it can't keep making lower highs, because otherwise you're going to be maintaining it. You're going to be having a downtrend. You're going to be establishing a downtrend. So you can't keep making lower highs. You do need to eventually break that. And once you do break that, then I'd say turbo to the moon. But again, at any point, if it does break below 2018, then I'd say the top is in, and basically we're going to get a bigger capitulation down. Maybe come back up to 2018, tag it for a fake out, and then go back down, and it'll be macro bearish. Swiftcoin, good. I need to actually look at that. Taking a look at Swiftcoin on the live stream. So yeah, nothing has actually happened from the last time that we looked at Swiftcoin. We say this every single time. I mean, Swiftcoin had a monster move up. It had over a 50x move up. On the bigger time frame, I think 209.99. Yeah, so 2094, bullish over 2094. And then in terms of shorter time frame, you could see that we did get a nice little bounce from 1 cent. So very, very good. The fact that we're maintaining this uptrend and we're not breaking below these levels. And I think that also is a level here on the shorter time frame. No, it's not. It would put it under the 382. Yeah, so my target at 8 cents is still valid, and here's where I get 8 cents. So as long as we're over this box, as long as we're over this level, we do have a shot at 8 cents. If it does break, I'd say the top is in, and we're probably going to get a bigger move down. But you know, Swiftcoin had nasty moves down anyway before it consolidated and then broke out eventually. This move down was 73%. This move down was 72%. And then this move down that we're experiencing was 79%, you know. So it's not uncommon to give 79% back. And then, you know, it goes up 7x from here. Because last time, for example, you know, even here going down 86%, it went up 10x, you know. And then the percentage probably becomes lower, right? This move was 7x. This move was 7x. Oh yeah, it's so funny that it's of course going to be 7x. Yeah, so 7x. So it's not uncommon. Now, in terms of the price action on the way up, the only thing we don't want to see is making lower highs and establishing a downtrend. So we do need to break over 2.5 cents. We have strong resistance at 1 cent 40 and 1 cent 70. Once that breaks, it should take us to 2.5 cents. And once that breaks, I'd say 8 cents is in play. But that's pretty much it for SwiftCoin. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And thank you. How about PVS and Shritcoin? Do you have time for TNG, LCX, ABT? So Aquarius, I already did PNG and I already did LCX. I'm going to be posting those videos after the live stream, or you could rewind it and see. I will take a look at ABT for you because I haven't looked at ABT. If you were to put money on one very low market cap coin with these prices, which one would they be? Yeah, that's a good question, John. See, that's the thing. I only have Coinbase and I only have Gemini, right? So actually, it's funny that you say that because one of the coins I looked at, which is a high risk, high reward, is called Somnium Space Cubes because it's on Gemini and it's only on Gemini. So again, this thing could literally get delisted and we could lose all our money. I don't have money in this, but I was looking at this because it's a 3.5 million market cap and it's very small. It's a very low market cap and it's only on Gemini and Uniswap on CoinEx, which means that, you know, eventually, hopefully, if it gets listed on more and more exchanges, then it'll be, you know, if it gets listed on more and more exchanges, obviously the price is going to go up and it's going to keep growing. But the reason why I like this, and I don't think it's a scam, because check it out. Like, they actually have a product. They actually have like a VR headset, and then they actually have a metaverse. Like, they have it gives me Mana vibes. So if you guys remember Mana Decentraland, it gives me that vibe where you have like parcels and then you could actually play the game. Literally, I did. It's funny that you asked that because I just did this yesterday because I was like, like if I want to gamble, what coin do I want to gamble with, right? So, and again, I don't have any money in this yet, and I don't have anything yet, so join as guest. There, I'll just join it. Yeah, so like this thing looks cool, right? And they have a working VR, which I'm never gonna buy because it's so expensive. Like, I actually literally looked into this. How much is it? It's really expensive. It's like over like $1,000. And then you know it's really cool. It's like a game, whatever. And then you can just go to like other places or whatever. I still don't know what it's good for, like what it's for, but the reason why I would is because it's on Gemini and it's a 3.5 million market cap and the fully diluted is only 28.43 million. So and again, it's only listed on Gemini and Uniswap and CoinEx, which means that from my perspective, if I'm looking at this product and I'm like, whoa, the only downside to this is that it's been out since 2021 and it hasn't done anything and the price has gone down. So that's the only reason why I'm hesitant to put any money into this, because it's been out since 2021. The price hasn't done anything and it's not like really like maybe it's not catching on, or maybe it's not like popular. It's only on 3 places that you can buy. So what's going on there? So that's my only reserve and my only worry. So, but yeah, That's pretty much it. I know you were probably looking for a Uniswap coin or like a Phantom coin or whatever, Pancake Swap, things like that. But I don't use those. I don't even look at those coins, so I don't really use them. Pond. Oh, Pond's a good one. What is that? Marlin, right? Yeah, Marlin. Pond's a good one. 1 cent, almost fully diluted. Taking a look at ARC block on the live stream. So unfortunately we broke below major support at the 382. So 92 cents. If we don't get over that, then we're probably going to keep going down. 55 cents would be in play. We might get some sort of reversal that takes us back to resistance at this support flipped resistance, and we'd be validating this downtrend that we're in. So again, we need to get over 92 cents. Otherwise, we are going to get a big capitulation down to 55 cents. And once 92 cents breaks, then we can hopefully break out of this downtrend, use it as support, and then go back up to the previous highs. But until that happens, unfortunately, I'd say the top is in for ARC block. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Taking a look at Marlin on the live stream. Pond. Yeah, so it's good that we've established some sort of levels making a higher low for Pond. Yeah, so we still have support here at 2.085. If that doesn't hold, then we are probably going to come back down to these all-time lows and maybe break the previous floor. Now, we have that's the only area of support that I see. And then for resistance, we have resistance here at 1 cent 20 to 1 cent 50. Once we break that, it should send us back to 210. And then once 2 cents breaks, I'd say reversal, this previous wick and then this previous high would be in play. And once that breaks, let's look at the macro targets for Pond. Yeah, you're looking at 2 cents 60. And then, well, actually, no, that does. Is that the 618? No, that's the 786. Yeah, so once the 618 breaks again, it should get us over the 382 on the macro time frame at 2 cents 60. And then we'll be macro bullish as long as we maintain levels over that. You're looking at 4 cents 20, 6 cents 80, and so on the way up. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Taking a look at Toshi on the live stream. Yeah, with Toshi, we on the macro time frame, we came all the way back down to the 618, and we got a nice little bounce from it. Unfortunately, we're no longer over the 382, so it is not. Well, we're over the 382 on the macro time frame from this high to the low, but that's not what we're looking at since we made a higher low. Or sorry, we made a higher high. So bearish under 3044, bullish over 306. Once that breaks, it should send us to 3098. Price to beat would be 3098, and then once that breaks, I'd say Toshi to the moon will get a breakout confirmation. However, we do have resistance on the way up, and we still have support here down at 3027. So in case it can't break these levels, we're going to come back down and retest this low for a possible reversal or a breakdown. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, you know what? With that being said, I think I'm going to call it a live. You know, we've been live for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to make the rest of my watch list videos. I have to edit all of these videos and then upload them. So with that being said, thank you so much for all the super chats, all the memberships, and all the subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything. Have a great weekend. And just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. and this is all just for entertainment purposes. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Have a great day. And again, watch list videos and all these videos will be posted in about a couple of hours after I finish them, edit them, and post them. So in the meantime, if you guys need any updates, just comment on my videos and I'll make a update video for you guys and post it like normal. So have a great weekend. I'll catch